totally and brutally honest here. Sean Corbin makes Valerie Brudov look like Ivan Drago. It's as simple as that. He's beat what's in front of him tonight. He faces me. He's going to visit mental demons again. And let's get something straight. Come to me, mate. You come to me. Next time, ain't no judges going to be needed. I'm going to do worse than Kovalev. I am going to do worse than Kovalev.
On Saturday night, mate, you better hold it together. I'm going to smash it near you to pieces, mate. I'm going to hit him. When he gets in the ring and we get 10-ounce gloves on, I'm going to smash his head to bits. I'm going to do it November the 30th against all odds. No matter what people say, the journalists write what you want. All as I'll say is tune back in and then look at me on December the 1st when I am world champion. It's as simple as that.
I'm willing to die in that ring. It's as simple as that. I am willing to die. I'm willing to die, Saturday. Is he?
First nomination is for Rich Diggs, nominated by War Tugboat. Rich Diggs says if and when Errol Spence goes toe-to-toe with DSG and beats him, first fight after the accident, it'll be time to start mentioning Spence with the welterweight greats. Only Thurman and Crawford would stand in his way of being mentioned with Sugar Ray Leonard, Hearns, Trinidad, etc., says Rich Diggs, who's been nominated.
Fucking hell, man. A win over Danny Swift Garcia. Oh, fucking hell.
Putting Rob Kelly on notice there. Joseph Coney has nominated Mayweather Promotions, as has Danny Robson, talking about Jazab Judah and Miguel Cotto. Tony Watt is getting in on the boxing scene. He's been nominated by SD7 plus a load of other people. Michael Martin said Michael Jordan is in the elite category with Ali, hashtag The Last Dance. Tony Watt jumped in and said Ali isn't the best boxer ever, Floyd is. So he has spoken. Martin Hurry has nominated Jesse James. Finally, somebody in boxing. Mike Tyson gives Conor McGregor the credit he deserves versus Mayweather. Conor won a handful of rounds off the top of my head. I think I had it 5-4 to Conor going into the 10th. Conor won the first 4. He won round 9, in my opinion. If it had gone 12 rounds, it would have been the worst scorecards of all time, says this Jesse James character. Cocaine Dawkins has nominated the World Boxing Council. This was an interesting one, Gabe. And if you saw this one during the week from the WBC, they've been putting up fantasy matches. Who would win this one? Ruthless Power versus Smooth Technique, Gabe. Tyson Fury against Eric Butterbean Esch. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going to go with the winner of that is going to be the person that sticks my fucking eyes with a fork, so I don't have to watch it. What a fucking idiotic thing to say. Fuck the WBC. People wonder why people fucking hate the WBC. If anyone ever asks you, why do you dislike the WBC? You can point to that one single tweet and not have to say anything fucking else. Nothing. Zero. Literally nothing else at all. And people will fucking stand why some of us hate the WBC. Jesus fuck. You've got to be kidding me. I'm not even going to dignify that with a fucking response. Fuck that.
No response from Gabe. Radio silence. Porky Russ has nominated the YouTubers. Michelle Joy Phelps, Coogan Cassius, Radio Raheem talking to Marcos Villegas. Apparently about this, that and the other. Who knows? Sonny Edwards says, I've got some free time. Ask away about fights. Gary 1717315 just rolls off the tongue there. Says, go up in weight, Sonny. Use your movement and skills to batter Devin Haney. Yeah, Sonny Edwards moving up in weight to use his movement and skills to batter Devin Haney, apparently. Ted Barrett, friend of the pod, has thrown that one in as well. Boxing Scene has been nominated by Marcus Bellinger. Conor McGregor talking about Mayweather. Early rounds were all mine, later rounds I outlanded him. George Rogers has nominated Danny Maris for saying Mayweather-esque. I can't remember the fighters he was talking about. I think it was Anthony Fowler, actually. Anthony Fowler was given a bit of head work, and Danny Maris said it was Mayweather-esque. Maybe he means Roger. Amir Khan has been nominated by a few different people for distributing disturbing food boxes to the families in Peterborough. The Amir Khan Foundation. Please support the Amir Khan Foundation on Just Giving. A bit of a typo from Amir there. Disturbing food boxes. What's disturbing about it, Andy, do you think? If Amir says it's disturbing, goodness knows what could be inside those food boxes.
I don't know what was... I wasn't following it, to be honest with you, actually. I was kind of more worried about Amir Khan, kind of like speaking about, you know, he's not really sorted out about his trainer yet and stuff like that. It feels like he can maybe train himself. Yeah, that's not going to end well. Like, he should be retired, and that's the end of the case. So if he retires, he can devote himself to more of this, you know, charity work. So, come on.
Come on, Amir. dish out some more disturbing food boxes. Maybe his Skype contact details are inside them. Sean
Hope he
Stevo.
washed his hands after.
Probably, yeah. His sex tapes, says Swaggy Taggy. Sean Stevo has nominated Anthony Fowler. Give these 2 free CBD for life on me, he says. And then a couple of Dolly birds were pictured. Kaiser Cobra has nominated George Foreman, getting caught out by a Chinese correspondent, Sum Ting Wong, saying George is one of the best speakers out there. Joe Kennedy, friend of the pod, I haven't seen Joe in the chat tonight. Hope you're well, Joe, has nominated Fight Disciples. Prediction, Mike Tyson will get a shot at the WBC heavyweight title before Dillian White. Well, you never know, might come true. Shout out to these boys, Andy, that were going viral on Twitter this week. The casuals. We don't quite know what they said or who they are, but I've been enjoying that. I've been enjoying their words.
Oh, you just know they'll have to fucking stab a prick in their arse, by the way, with fucking, the jacked up with the juice. But I don't know. I just kind of followed in, and there's a kind of joke in that. So I think they're like what, matchroom casuals and stuff like that, So basically, AJ is the greatest of all time, and Ali when it's not a chance and stuff. But the one sitting to the left with the fucking short trousers now, man, that guy needs fucking strung up and shot and horsewhipped, man. What the fuck are you going to look like that for? He's wearing a t-shirt that's like 6 sizes too small for him. He shrank the fucking trousers in the fucking wash. He's probably got his balls strapped to his arse because it's that fucking tight. He's not even wearing any socks now, that fucking dick. Plus he's got the hair bleached and he's looking like he's got no neck. And plus, he's got that silly fucking t-shirt wrapped up, fucking buttoned up to the fucking neck. What a nonce.
Any dress sense advice? Wrap him up, Kelly, 17 on the streets of Wexford. Wouldn't have gone out looking like this, no?
Yeah, put a pair of socks on you. Get your date.
They've been taking advice from Floyd, maybe.
There's no red hat. And we all know Floyd likes a red hat.
Floyd loves a
Turkey
red hat.
must be booming. Turkey must be booming, man. Even with the COVID, with all the boys flying out to get their teeth done, like fucking hell, keep the economy booming over there.
Maybe getting the beards done at the British Hair Clinic. Shout out. Trading Leather Boxing in the chat has nominated Anthony Fowler. Fowles came out on Instagram and said good deeds should be done with intention, not for attention. Wise words from Fowler. Trading Leather says, is this the same bloke who uploads screenshots and tells us how many free bottles of CBD is given away each week? A good, solid point there. Amo Williams, apparently, has been nominated by David Almond, beating the absolute shit out of someone in sparring that clearly has never boxed before. I don't think the guy even swung one punch. Absolutely disgusting. Where do you boys stand on this?
Well, that was shocking.
Benson put up the footage as well, I think.
Well, Benson's a twat. But
big nose twat. He had a nose like fucking Frotch for a while, didn't he?
The video itself was wrong. I don't get what goes through fighters' heads. Fine, if you're going to spar people like that, you shouldn't be doing it anyway. And more on the trainers allowing it. But don't go and put it online because you must know what response you're going to get. And it isn't going to be good on you for beating up a helpless guy who is clearly out of his depth. It's stupid. And that is where people get hurt. Look, there's enough stories and, and incidents that have happened recently from where things have happened in the ring and people have died from it. So when you're seeing blokes, completely out the depth sparring, with clearly talented fighters, it's not what you want to see. And it can just lead to more accidents. So the guy should be punished for whatever happens. Look, it's pointless in punishing him now because you can ban him for 3 months and fuck all's going to happen. But something should happen to him. And likewise, the trainers as well, because...
like you said, the trainers, how the fuck, any gym you come up around, if there's a mismatch in sparring, they stop it straight away and bring someone else in. That's
true.
Fucking common protocol. So what the fuck is he doing? Say this,
Yeah, it's wrong. So look, we'll see what happens, but who knows? But the guy should be punished. The trainers should be certainly punished as well. And fingers crossed we don't see anything like that again.
Okay, nomination for Amo Williams then. Jake Patrick, at Smiggers Titties IFL, has nominated Daniel Borton, talking about the Chisora-Usyk fight. If Usyk shows up like this, he will blow... if Chisora shows up like this, he will blow Usyk away. The poor little lad's never weighing in more than 15 and a half without just packing away donuts. Andrew G has nominated Fight Takes at Fight Breakdowns. An absolute dumpster of a fire take, says Andrew. Fight Takes says Marvin Hagler is an all-time great, but if he goes in rushing all wild against Canelo, he's going to be missing and getting countered all night. Marcus Bellinger has nominated the WBC president, who backs Mike Tyson's return and says he would rank him. DAZN has been nominated as well.
I fucking bet he would, by the way.
Of course he would.
Oh, fucking
Legends
Don King
title.
on the phone, by the way. Says, let's get the band back together again, boys, eh? Fucking Jesus Christ. Don King and fucking... He even dig up the old man, old Jose, he fucking try and screw over a few fucking fighters. Get Buster Douglas out the fucking diabetic coma for a change, you know? Fuck.
Good old Mauricio. Absolute legend. Eddie Hearn has been nominated for wanting to give the fans what they want. It depends, Eddie. Be careful what you ask for. I'm sure the fans might want something different. But we've got to come back anyway with a schedule that sports fans like. We can't afford weak fights anymore, says Eddie. Martin Hurry has nominated Javonta Davis. I might be going to jail today. Excuse me, says Javonta. Lee Mert is looking forward to refereeing Danny Williams against Lee Kellett in Aberdeen. It's been a while since I've seen any boxing, says Lee. Well, I wouldn't count your chickens too much. You're going to see any that night. Danny Cassius Connor has been nominated. I think, Andy, you've been going in on him. He's been going in on hardcore helmets like us, apparently.
I don't know. What did they say again?
I don't know. I haven't seen it, but I heard that he was going in on hardcore helmets and he was giving it the old "if you haven't never boxed, you don't deserve an opinion" type thing.
I seen something last night. I forget what it was, and that
he basically said, "Why are people writing off Derek Chisora against Alexander Usyk?" And that last night they should have been fighting, and that he would have put some bets on, and had they have won, he'd have put all of the winnings on Chisora to beat Usyk. And the people who are writing off Usyk don't have a clue, and the fools. Sorry, writing off Chisora don't have a clue, and are fools. And that Usyk's never been hit by a heavyweight, and all Chisora needs to do is get on his chest and throw as many shots as he can. Just completely writing off Usyk, essentially.
Oh shit! I just had the one in for Bellew.
Hey, put me on there because I'm backing Dill. I think Dill's going to beat him.
Fucking hell.
Gabe has spoken.
Steve, this Bellew one just came in. It's fucking brilliant.
Go on.
So he's basically just tweeted out there. Did you see this? 8th of April, right? Tony Bellew, if you're one of them people in the parks just sitting off and socialising, you're a selfish prick. I've got 4 kids and they love nothing more than go to the park. But as I've explained to them, we have to think about others. Do the right thing. # stay home, save lives. The Red Diesel responds, Tony, not all people have big luxury homes to spend time in together. Some people are stuck in bed-sits or one-bedroom flats with 3 or 4 kids. Can't blame for waiting to get a break. Tony replies, try going to Kenya, biggest slum, and that one-bedroom flat will seem like fucking Buckingham Palace. People need to understand the dangers that they don't social distance and stay at home.
Love Tony.
Just shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Leave him alone, man. Just leave him alone.
Gonna have to put him up here to celebrate. Love a bit of Tony. There we go. Oh. He's an absolute car crash, isn't he? Nomination for the big man himself. A few more from me here. Andy, you were getting involved on this. Ryan Garcia launches his YouTube channel, wants to shock the world. You had some interesting ideas about what content Ryan might be putting up.
Yeah, maybe Donny, 7-year-old, bathed in tears. I can see it right now, actually. But I see he's going to be with the pillow under his t-shirt and stuff. You know, it was some decent content by young Garcia and that, but it's clearly bored that he's crying him like the rest of us. Like, so the sooner he's back fighting, the better, to be honest with you.
Yep, certainly. Tommy Cahill has nominated Dillian White. Me and Tyson Fury sparred and I bashed him up about and dropped him on multiple occasions. Simple as that, says Dillian. The last round put up a message. Oh, God, you're not going to like this one, Andy. Complete this sentence. The most overrated boxer in history is blank. And No Boxing, No Life jumped in and said, Roberto Duran, easy. He's not what they make him seem. Ron Jones, Mihal, jumped in and said, contender for Bellew of the year, let alone Bellew of the week.
Who's they or who's them?
This is No Boxing, No Life, No Mass, who said that Roberto Duran is the most overrated boxer in history. He's not what they make him seem.
Yeah, but who's that? Who's don't make them like what they seem? I mean, Christ's sake. Oh, you fucking serious, man. I mean, honest to God, people always come back to me and say, I'm a big Duran fan, right? Everybody knows this, but people come back and say, oh, he quit against fucking Leonard in the second fight. Right, okay, he did. But are you really going to hold that against him, mate? A guy who, as I say, is cleaned out lightweight, greatest, one of the greatest of all times at lightweight. So that was a Hall of Fame career alone for a 135, right? Beats Leonard, who's pound for pound, like 1 or 2 at the time. Quits in the rematch. People are like, well, he fucking quit. He quit. That's what you say all the time. But tell me something. He come back and redeemed himself, I think. And to be honest, you can't say that Roberto Duran's a fucking quitter, man. For fuck's sake, look who he fought.
Look at him versus Hagler. Look at him versus Hagler over 15 rounds.
But a broken hand as well.
Yeah,
broke his hand in that fight.
Yeah, and fucking Tommy Hearns is the only one to ever fucking start him, and that's Tommy Hearns. Like, fuck me, man. And then beat Iran Bagley for the middleweight fucking title when he's 10 years, 15 years past his prime. Like, fuck off.
I think you've got to look at it over the longevity of a career, because we mentioned it last week, didn't we? We were talking about Morales-Pacquiao. You could look at Morales and say, oh, he quit or whatever. But I mean, look at the nights that these people are giving. Look at Vitaly Klitschko. Larry Merchant went in on him, called him a European quitter and everything. And then he went toe-to-toe with Lennox Lewis with his eye hanging off.
Fucking, but Duran's the greatest lightweight that ever lived. Fucking bar Benny Lynch, if you want to go back that far. But widely regarded as the greatest lightweight ever lived, and not taking into account what he did after that. Like, the fuck are they talking about? He's not what they say he is. Well, what is he then? Like, fuck off.
Well said, Rob. Right, any others, guys? Andy, you throwing one in. Any additional Bellews?
Just Broner, mate, for saying about the 10 million unless he's going to become a full-time rapper unless he's over 10 million. Who the fuck does he think he is? Seriously. Who the fuck does he think he is? The fucking B.A. Baracus wannabe looking twat. Fucking idiot. I haven't heard of Stephen Espinoza. Me and Big Al, we talk every day, but ain't nobody talking about 10 million. So I take that I'm just still retired. So that's why he's eating the fucking hot dogs.
Who would have to be the opponent? Who would the opponent have to be for Adrian Broner to get 10 million?
Yeah, need to be fucking heavyweight. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Fucking 10 million.
Fat fuck.
Another nomination for AB. Ozzy, any nominations from you?
Yeah, a couple. One for at Walsall_Ram on Twitter. Odds Changer, a betting account, basically put out Eddie Hearn, Dana White, Bob Arum, and Frank Warren to rank them in order of who is the best at their, who are the best out of the promoters. He ranked Edward at number 1, Dana White at number 2. He put Bob Who, so he'd never heard of Bob Arum, and then Frank propping up the pile. So Bob Arum, arguably probably one of the most biggest names in boxing, promoter-wise as well. Walsall Ram has never heard of him, and then basically said he's a nobody in a future tweet. And then Danny Cassius Connor comparing Derek Chisora, his prediction of Chisora to beat Usyk is like Peter McDonough beating Michael Gomez, and people laugh that off as well.
Fuck's sake. On Bob Arum, who made Fraser Ali and Manny Floyd. Fuck's sake, number 3.
Might not be making too many fights more. Not because of his age, but aren't top rank up for sale or something? Looking to flog them off, aren't they?
Are they?
Yeah, I've heard that.
Who might buy them?
Yeah, well, I mean, you never know. Maybe there's a buyer in the midst ready to snap them up, Rob, Say no more.
Yeah. We should sell our pod and use the proceeds from our Top Rank.
Yeah. If it goes to purse bids, I think I'll leave it to the other fella. Right.
Ben Wiseman Industries.
Yeah. Ben Wiseman Industries, indeed. Any other nominations, Rob, from you? Any nominations for Bellew of the Week, Robert?
Yeah, no, just Eddie for that one where he said it was his boyhood dream to host fights in his dad's back garden. What the fuck? He'd say anything, like absolutely anything. He doesn't, but she said that like he was selling that to the, it's been a dream of mine, and now to finally, I used to look out here as a boy, and now to finally have this realization that it's going to happen. He never thought that in his life. Don't fucking tell me you look out into the garden and you're like, Jesus, if Lewis and Bruno could get it on here, it'd be fucking amazing. What the fuck is he talking about? Like, so yeah, one for Eddie. And Bellew, that late one for Bellew was absolutely brilliant as well.
Bellew is always good for a nomination. Gabe, any from you?
No, not for me.
Nothing from Gabe. Right, let's go around the peeps and see who's got what.
And Steve Broner. Sorry, Steve. Broner has to get it for the 10 million. He has to get it, doesn't he? Like, sorry. Broner.
So you're going for AB, yeah?
Yeah.
I'm going for Amir Khan. I like his disturbing food boxes. He loves a typo, doesn't he, Amir? He always puts his foot in it, and he just comes out of it every single time. He's naive, he's innocent. Disturbing food boxes. God knows what's in them. I'm going for Amir. One for Amir, one for AB. Andy, who are you going for?
Bellew. No, Bruno.
Broner. Two for Broner. Ozzy?
I'm going for the group of casuals who went viral across boxing Twitter this week. Some of the comments on them were excellent. I do wonder if they've actually seen themselves just basically being ripped to shreds. So
someone said they found one of them, didn't they? I think on Twitter.
I have no idea. I'm not sure.
Send me the link, man. Send me the link. I'm going to send some of the tweets.
During the week, I'm sure somebody said they'd tracked down one of them. Whether they had or not, I don't know.
So yeah, the group of those lads who were outside whatever, some bar or something, they win it for me.
I mean, honestly, especially the one to the right with the big fucking, Timmy Mallet fucking glasses on and stuff like that. I mean, who the fuck decided it was all right to go out like that? Did nobody have a fucking word with them? Jesus Christ! You're dressed in a fucking power cut, you useless cunts. And they're allowed to go about shagging and
doesn't he, Andy, with his tattooed throat? You can't beat a tattooed throat.
Oh, tattooed fuckwit, man. It tells you, that just basically tells you he's got an IQ of a fucking biscuit. Idiot. Tattoo in the throat. I want a drop kick out in the fucking throat, the idiot.
Nomination for the casuals then. 2 for AB, 1 for Amir.
IQ of a biscuit.
Go on then, Gabe. Have you got a tattooed throat, Gabe?
What's that?
Have you got a tattooed throat? I could see you with a tattoo under the ear.
No, I don't want to be one of those guys that comes off as a tattooed, as a fucking biscuit.
Come on, Gabe. Who are you going for?
Shit. I'm gonna go. I don't know. Lots of good ones. What's the vote so far?
We've got 2 for AB, 1 for the casuals, and 1 for Amir Khan.
Man, I'm gonna tie it up with the casuals.
Oh, interesting. I remember seeing a guy once, Gabe, and he'd asked for 2 scorpions to be tattooed on the side of his neck, as you do, and whoever had done it had tattooed 2 lobsters.
It'd be kind of like, who was it? Shit, somebody had a tattoo of a scorpion, and it was a fighter, and it was in one of the 24/7s or something like that. And it was Kodo. And when he got all the tons of tattoos, all over him. And they covered up the scorpion because it looked like a lobster. That fat guy that he was always running around with, made fun of him because it looked like a lobster.
Talking about spectacular tattooed fuckwits, what about Sam Eggington, by the way? Barry Hearn's love child.
He has a tattooed throat. So did Gervonta Davis. They're all in these days. What about a tattooed beard? Get the beard tattooed on.
I can see Tyler Goodjohn getting the fucking old penis tattooed as well in that,
Oh, actually, that's a
Oh, here we go.
Yeah. Mr. Goodjohn, so he announced what's it called. He's obviously taken up during lockdown the role as becoming a porn star with his porn star wife. That is it, Alessa Savage or something. His missus. Anyway, after announcing the after announcing their engagement about 3 weeks ago or something like that. They've now separated.
Oh,
And he's
Oh,
gone
that's a
on.
shame.
He's staying in the industry. They just had too much bad blood. But he called out all of his followers who decided to unfollow him due to the graphic content that he was putting up. So he's created a new account now just for his porn star followers.
oh dear. They're creating some distance between themselves then. Just the 10 inches social distancing.
Oh, what I tell you what, for what I've seen of her, by the way, kicking about, Jesus Christ, Tyler was punching a bit there because, as I say, he barely touched the sides.
It's got to
man.
be.
He
It's
barely
got to be
touched the
rough
sides.
conversations over dinner, though, hasn't it? Like, when you're married to the porn star, like, you know what I mean? It's got to be tough. Like, how was your day? Yeah, I don't want to hear about your day. Like, do I?
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Well, honey, I had something that was 6 inches longer and 5 inches broader.
Yeah, there was a few of them there today. Now we were busy all day. Yeah, fucking hell.
Talking of sex symbols, Chuckwa is back on Judge Judy again, Rob.
Literally or figuratively, or what's the crack with that?
I'm not sure. He loves a bit of Judge Judy. He's like that weirdo Taylor who loves Priscilla Presley, but I must say Priscilla's looking well even these days.
Judge Judy, he likes an authoritative figure. Does he? Maybe she could bang the hammer down on him. He'd love that.
Right, let's move on. Who won again? I think AB got 2, didn't he? And the Casuals got 2, so it's a draw. We'll give it to the Casuals. Why not, man? They're not going to get 10 million like AB.
Fuck you off. Fucking hell. If AB gets 10 million for his next 3 fights, I'll donate an amount to charity, alright? That's never going to happen. 10 million. Fuck's sake, man. The world's has hit the biggest recession since the 1920s, 1930s, or whatever it is. And he's wanting $10 million. Fuck off, you fucking...
The Casuals are up there. The Casuals look like them type of fellas that had no fucking, game or whatever when they were in secondary school, and then they get to fucking college and realise that you can get all pumped up on the stage and get some veneers and turkey and tattoo your throat, and you can garner some attention in the nightclub. So it's a fast track to get the hop, but if you're really the man, you should be able to get it in a pair of beat-up brothers and a beer belly, alluding to nobody.
What a shower of cunts.
That's the fucking, they're the young, what's the way they do it? That's the uniform these days, isn't it? Like, you have to have the no socks and the fucking pearly whites and the tattoo on their neck.
Absolute fucking fuds.
They probably pull girls to the one side and they say, "Oh, I want to see where your head's at," and all. You know, that's the way to talk, isn't it?
I'll show you where my head goes.
Hey.
Here, Andy, you said you would donate to charity if AB got the 10 million. What about donating to I Fight For You on the Cash App? I heard that's a good charity.
Aye.
And he's a monthly subscriber to that one. He is.
Fucking aye. I'm going to pay his 10 million to that. Yeah. Twat, man. Honestly, God. I can't. Honestly, I just wish. I know he's got a good beard, but I just want something to knock him out and just like that'd be him finished. He'd be a journeyman after that. Seriously, he'd be like a paid gun for hire, or he'd be like washed up in the street in the gutter, and then that'd be it. He'd none me, and I could just laugh at him for the rest of my life.
He's one of these fuckers who's always going to get work, I think, as long as he can stand, you know.
I don't know.
He's borderline journeyman now. Like, what has he lost 4 out of his last 5 or something? Like, he's fucking not far away from journeyman as it is. Like,
you never know. Okay, let's finish up then. Casuals, congratulations, AB. You can share the award with AB this week, Bellew of the Week, for episode 374.